Hey guys, it's Abby, and today I'm just going to chat with you guys. I'm going to sit down and talk to you guys and just talk to you guys. I feel like I haven't done that in a while, and since my videos are just so off this month because I went on vacation, I feel like it's a good month to just do like a chatty video. I would do a get ready with me, but I don't know how to talk and do my makeup at the same time. It's so hard for me. So whenever I do a get ready with me, it's a lot of silence and then I talk and then I always forget what I'm talking about. So I figured I might as well just sit down, maybe paint my nails because I just took all my nail polish off. My nails looked really bad, but I just took my nail polish off. So I was like, maybe I'll paint my nails, but I don't even think I can paint my nails and talk to you guys at the same time. I don't know how to do two things at once. Like, I have no idea how I'm a mom. Like, how do I manage doing so many things at once as a mother, but I can't do my makeup and talk? It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys and just catch up with you. I feel like I haven't done that in a while, so let's do that. I don't have any coffee with me or anything because I've had 3 cups already today and I don't need another one. It will probably go to waste. I'd probably sit here and talk to you guys and not drink it. So I'm just gonna chat your ears off. I just recorded my new Yes Style unboxing. I'm so excited about it. I got the coolest stuff. Such a cool company to work with, and that's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. So let's start with that because I just mentioned it. So as you guys know, I've never really taken a sponsorship video before. I have had boxes sent to me for review or products sent to me for review, but I've never done a sponsorship. And if you don't know what a sponsorship is when you get paid for the video. So I get boxes sent to me for review, which I just get the box sent to me, I review it on my channel, and I can do whatever I want. Like, I can say whatever I want, I can review it however I want. Nobody tells me what I can and can't say. So they just send me their box and they hope for a good review. And if they don't get it, they don't get it, and they probably don't send it to me again. But I do get boxes sent to me for review, but I don't get paid for the videos. I have had a few companies reach out to me and ask me if I would like to do a sponsorship with them. I had BetterHelp reach out to me, which they're an online like therapy app, basically. They've reached out to me and I did try it for a few months and I just wasn't happy with it, so I decided not to go with the sponsorship. You know what it is? I didn't want my first sponsorship to be with a company that I didn't really believe in, and I never found a company that I was like super comfortable with getting paid for a video. Like, to me, that's a huge deal. I remember talking to some of my friends and they'd be like, why aren't you taking sponsorships? And I'd be like, I just don't feel comfortable yet with the companies that have reached out to me. So when Yes Style reached out to me, they asked me if I wanted to be a part of their 50 influencers, beauty influencer campaign. And they would send me 5 boxes of products starting in September to December. And I would unbox them. I could try out the products if I wanted to. I could basically do whatever I wanted in my video as long as I showcased the products that they sent me. At first, I didn't really know what the company was, to be honest with you. I never heard of Yes Style. So I looked up their company, I found them on Instagram, and then I found, their website, and I was looking them up, and all of their reviews for that company, it's basically a website that sells skincare and makeup on their website, like a whole bunch of different beauty products on their website. And I've read up on the company. I started watching other videos about Yes Style, and it just seemed like such a great company to work with. And they wanted to sponsor each video I put out. So I was super excited about it. I was like, absolutely. I said yes to them, and I've done 2 videos for them so far. I've only uploaded 1. I just did my other one, so that's why I said 2. But they're such a great company, and the products they've sent me are so cool, and I just feel really lucky that they reached out to me, and I feel I just feel super lucky that they wanted to work with me. I didn't realize how popular they were when I said yes. I just kind of thought it was just a company, but they're super popular. A lot of people buy from them, and yeah, I just felt really surprised that they wanted to work with me and thankful that they wanted to work with me. So I have 4 more videos of theirs coming up. So you will see them, but they're fun videos, and they didn't care what I did. They didn't care what I did. They didn't ask me to say anything except for, I'm partnering with them. They didn't ask me to do a good review. They said, do whatever you wanted to in your video. Do what you want to do in your video. Just showcase the products. And if you want to review them, review them. But they didn't ask me to do anything different than what I normally do. And that makes me feel really good, because when a company comes to you and says, I want you to do this, this, and this, your video has to be up at this time, it stresses you out. It makes you feel like you're just kind of like a robot. So I was really lucky to work with them, and I'm still lucky I'm still working with them. So that's the sponsorship that I've taken, my first one. I'm super excited about it, and I hope you guys enjoy those videos. So that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about. Let's see, what else? Okay, so I went to Disney. I went to Disney in Florida. Is it Disney World or Disneyland? I can never figure it out. Where is Disneyland? Let's see. Okay, so I went to Disney World in Orlando, Florida. I don't know why I get the two mixed up, but I do. So I went with my mother-in-law and my husband and our 2 kids. This was a gift, a Christmas gift to us from my mother-in-law. So it was awesome. Like, it was just such a great, I mean, who gets gifted a trip to Disney? Like, I don't know, but she wanted to take the kids before they were too old to enjoy it. So it was like, oh my gosh, I keep, I'm nervous today. I'm nervous, and I've been in a funk, and I just figured I needed to sit down and talk to you guys. So this is going to be a long video. So anyway, she wanted to take our kids before they were too old to enjoy it, but old enough to have fun, you know? So we left on Tuesday and we came back on a Tuesday. It was a lot of fun. First of all, Disney is not a vacation. Like, it's not one of those things that you are on vacation. You are going the entire time. Like, it is so busy. So the first day we got there at night. So we checked into our hotel, which it was actually a resort. It was Pop Century Resort. And it was really cool. Like, the buildings that we stayed in were like the years. So there was like the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. And I think there's 2000s. We stayed in the 80s buildings, which is great because I'm an 80s baby. And the rooms were small, but they were nice. They were nice rooms. One of the beds came out of the wall, and my mother-in-law stayed in a room next to us. So we had like the corner, and her room was right here, and her room's here, and our room's here. And when you walk out the door, you kind of like meet. It's like in a little cove, basically. And so the first time we got there, we went to bed. Like, we checked in, they showed us like, you know, where to eat and all that kind of stuff. And then they gave us our room keys and we checked in. And the first day that we got there, the first day that we actually went to the park was on Wednesday, and we went to Magic Kingdom where the castle is. So we went there, and oh my gosh, it was so busy. Like, there were so many people there, and you guys know me. I am like, I can't handle crowds. Like, I just cannot handle crowds. One thing I struggled with the most was not having coffee. Like, waking up and walking to my kitchen and making a cup of coffee. I think that's what I struggled with the most in the mornings, because I'm not a morning person. But Starbucks was in Magic Kingdom, so I was lucky. Anyway, it was super busy, and we had originally gotten 3 fast pass for each day for rides. My kids aren't big on like roller coasters and stuff, which I'm fine with because I don't like heights at all. I don't think I realized how much I didn't like heights until I was in the plane and we took off, and my kids were looking out the window and they're like, Mommy, look. And I looked outside and I almost had a panic attack. I was like, nope, shut the window. Like, I didn't think I realized how scared I was of heights. Like, it is scary. Now, initially getting on the plane, Scarlett, my youngest, was so scared. Like, she was really, really nervous about takeoff. But once we were in the air, she was doing fine. Like, she did okay. She calmed down. She said, oh, I don't think it's that bad. But initially she was like really scared. So I had to like sit with her, calm her down. She's very much like me. We like live in anxiety. So like, I understood why she was feeling that way, but it's hard because I was scared myself because I don't fly very much. I've only flown a few times, and I'm her mom, so here I am scared, and I have to calm her down, trying to act like I'm not scared. So that was really hard. But anyway, we made it. We're alive. So the first day was Magic Kingdom, and we just kind of like walked around and went on rides and just explored, and it was beautiful and wonderful. And then every night we had a dinner planned out, so we would go to dinner somewhere, and that's kind of like how we decided to do things. Like, some nights dinner was at 4:30, some nights it was at 5:30, some nights it was at 6, some nights it was at 7:30. So we just planned our nights around there, around dinner. So Magic Kingdom was first. Then on Tuesday, we went to Epcot. And Epcot is so much fun. Like Epcot is like around the world. Like it is so cool. It's definitely better for older kids because there's not that many, there are rides and stuff, but it's not like really for younger kids. So, but Epcot was awesome. It was so cool. I like ate food in every single country. I'm surprised I didn't gain like 100 pounds while I was in Disney. I mean, I literally ate the entire time I was there. So we went to Epcot the second day. The third day was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Tuesday we got there, Wednesday Magic. Okay, so Epcot was the second day. Then Friday we went to the water park and I was so excited for the water park, like super excited for the water park. My family loves water parks. It's just so much fun. We love going down the slides. Scarlett will just be in the lazy river the entire time while we go on the slides and just have fun. But Dahlia woke up not feeling well on Friday. You could tell that she wasn't feeling well, but Dahlia has like a weird belly anyway. She's on a, she is on a special diet for her stomach. She can only eat certain things. So I thought like maybe she was just feeling off because we're at a different place, like we're on vacation. She's not eating our normal food, that kind of stuff. But I noticed that when we were at the water park, she was sweating a lot. And I'm like, it's hot, but it's not that hot. And I kept telling her like, Dahlia, what's wrong? Like, why are you so hot? But she just kept saying, I don't know why I don't feel good. So that night after the water park, we were all like just so tired, but we had planned to go to the not so spooky Halloween party in Magic Kingdom, which is fantastic. They close the park down. You have to have tickets to get there. And the whole entire park is all Halloweened out and everyone's dressed up and there's parades and fireworks and all sorts of stuff. So we get there, we eat dinner, which was an amazing dinner. Like it was so good. Steak and mashed potatoes and French fries and milkshakes. It was just so good. But then after we were done that, Dahlia she looked at me. She was like, I really don't feel good. And I was like, all right, then we'll leave. Now where we were staying, like there are buses to go to each park. So we didn't need to have a car or anything. We wake up in the morning, you go eat breakfast and you stand in line to get on a bus and it takes you to the park and then you get on the bus again and it takes you back to your resort. You don't have to worry about like transportation. So I said to my husband, I was like, Matt, Dahlia doesn't feel good. I'm going to take her back. So Matt, Scarlett, and my mother-in-law stayed in the park at the party and I took Dahlia back to the hotel and she definitely needed to go back. She was not feeling well at all. So Matt stayed at the party in Magic Kingdom for a few more hours. Dahlia went to bed and I just hung out in the hotel room. And then they came back pretty late. And then the next day we woke up and we were going to Animal Kingdom. Now I was so excited for Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is like the one place I was so excited to go to because it's my favorite park. It's my kids' favorite parks. It's just all of our favorite parks because there's animals there. I don't know about you guys, but I love animals so much. And that's what I want to mention. My chameleon's filter is on for her water and it's now in my living room so she can see out the back window and she can just enjoy the sun and it's on, but I'm not going to turn it off because she needs her water all the time and I don't want to turn it off because I'm making a video. All right, hold on. I'm going to turn this video off before my camera shuts it off. Hold on. Okay, so we woke up Saturday morning. We're going to Animal Kingdom. But I noticed my husband hadn't been really feeling well through the night. Like he was really restless and he felt really warm. But we had been at the water park. So I was like, is he sunburnt? Like I couldn't figure out if maybe he was sunburned or not. And my husband's like a red person. He's just always like has a little bit of redness in his cheeks and on his face. So I thought maybe he was sunburnt, but he said he didn't feel good. So I was like, all right, so me and your mom are going to take the kids to Animal Kingdom. You just rest. So we went to Animal Kingdom. And the first thing we did was we went on the African safari where they take you on like this little bus and you go see all the animals. And that was so much fun. I love seeing animals. We saw elephants and giraffes and like, they weren't zebras, but they were like kind of like zebras. They had a zebra behind, but they had like a antelope front. Very weird animals, but very cool. We saw ostriches and I saw an ostrich nest. Maybe I'll put some pictures in this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And then after that, we went through like a walkthrough where we saw gorillas and all sorts of animals. We went into like a bird sanctuary where birds were flying all over us. And I got a picture of a yellow bird that was flying. No, I wanted to take a picture of a bird that was on this tree, but I ended up getting a picture of the bird on the tree. And then this guy was like standing there and the bird looks like it was coming out of its mouth. It was the funniest picture. When I showed my kids, we laughed so hard. We're like, how do we get a picture like that? It looks like he was sneezing out a bird. So we went on the safari and then we just walked around all day into the parks. We went on a few rides and just enjoyed it. We went to like a Bugs Life video, movie theater where 3D and things like are coming at you. And that was really cool. We just had a really, really great day just walking around, going on rides, and just enjoying the day. And then that night we went to the Rainforest Cafe for dinner, and it was such a good dinner, and it was such a cool atmosphere in there. And it's one of the Rainforest Cafe in Disney World in Florida is the biggest rainforest cafe there is. So it's like giant. I mean, it's just a giant restaurant with just animals everywhere. It was really, really cool. So we had a really good dinner that night, and then we went back to the hotel, and we knew that Sunday was going to be our day where we were just going to like hang out and do nothing, because I had planned on meeting She Crafty, which is Tracy from She Crafty, the She Crafty channel, or Tracy from the channel She Crafty, and I was so excited to meet her. Like, I was nervous too. So I knew like we'd get our kids into bed. It might be a little bit late, but they can go to sleep and they could just go to the pools and stuff, because there's 3 pools in our resort. So they could go swimming in all sorts of different pools and just enjoy the day. And I needed to do laundry. So we get back to the hotel and my husband was so sick. And when I tell you guys he was like sick, it wasn't like the typical I'm sick kind of thing from your husband or your boyfriend. It was like he was really sick. So that night he like was laying in bed next to me, and I remember he was so hot that he was like burning my back. That's how hot it was. And I didn't want to tell him to get off of me because I felt bad. He was just trying to get warm. And it's kind of impossible to get warm in these hotel rooms because they only give you like a sheet to like have as a blanket, and like a very thin blanket. So he just couldn't get warm. He spent the entire night getting up and down into the bathroom to sit in the shower to stay warm. He was so sick. Like, he was so sick. I cannot believe how sick he was. So that night, my husband was really sick. And then the next morning, so the kids went over, they went with Matt's mom and just hung out in the resort, did laundry, just hung out. And I got ready to meet She Crafty, Tracy. And I'll show you, I'll put in like a little picture of me and Tracy. We really didn't have a chance to take many pictures together because we just talked the entire time. So we were supposed to meet at 12 o'clock, and she lives about an hour away from Disney, I believe. So she had a little bit to travel as well. So she texted me and she was like, "What's your room number?" And I was like, I have no idea. I didn't know what my room number was because I just didn't know my room number. I had no idea. I don't know why. We had these little bands, so every single time you needed something, you could use the bands, and I never had to like memorize my room number. I'm just really bad with that kind of stuff. So I was like, I was like, here, just give them my full name. That's under the reservation. So finally they did. And she got in, and I met her downstairs in the front, like, reservation place. What is that called? The front hall. And it was so good meeting Tracy. Like, Tracy and I have been talking for months. Like, we use the Marco Polo app so we can just like literally sit here and talk to each other. Like, she'll record something and then I'll record something and we go back and forth all day. So we feel like we already know each other, that we've like met basically. Like, we already feel that way about each other. But to me in person, it's totally different. You know, like, it's just a totally different feeling. So I was nervous because you really don't know who someone is talking over the phone. You don't know if like you're gonna like be able to get along in front of each other's faces, you know what I mean? So I was very, very nervous. And I also was like, I wonder if I'm gonna look the same as I do in real life as I do on camera. Like, it was just all these little things going through my mind. And then I saw her, she was walking towards me and I was walking toward, it was like a love story. It was literally like a love story. I was like, oh my God, we ran and hugged each other. And then for 5 hours, literally for 5 hours, we walked around the hotel. We talked, we ate lunch, and we just sat and we talked for 5 hours. Like 5 hours, we sat and talked and just, it was like we knew each other for life. Like it was just so wonderful. Tracy is exactly the same as she looks on camera, if not even more beautiful. Like, she's so beautiful. I was telling this to one of my friends. I was like, she is stunning. Like, she is just, Tracy is absolutely stunning. She's like one of those women that like shocks you when you see her, because she's so beautiful. And she was funny, and her laugh made me laugh because she has that loud booming laugh, and she just made me laugh. Scarlett, Tracy met my husband for like a few seconds, but he was sick. He was going to get something to eat. She met my mother-in-law for a few minutes, and she met my kids. And then Tracy and I went to the pool with Scarlett, and Scarlett and Tracy just got along so well. Like, they made each other laugh, and they were like going back and forth, just joking around with each other. And it was so nice meeting someone that I've been friends with on YouTube in person. Like, I have to say, like, it's probably one of the best experiences I've ever had for my channel. And I just love her so much. Like, I love Tracy so much. She is such a good friend. We had so much fun, and I'll try and stick in some pictures for you guys. We only took a few. She forgot her phone. First time in her life forgetting her phone. She forgot it when she was with me. But oh, it was just so wonderful seeing her. So then Tracy left, and the next day we were going to Universal Studios, but I started feeling sick on Sunday night. So then all Monday I felt really sick. So I stayed back. My family went to Universal Studios, and I stayed back, and I slept for a little bit. And then I packed all of our stuff because we had to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to get on our plane the next day, because we had to be there 2 hours early. So I packed up all of our stuff, and then they got back early because they were all just really tired. Like, it's so tiring. You're doing something every single day, and it's very, very tiring. So they got back early, and then all of us kind of like went to bed early, and then we left to go home. It was like, it went by so fast. Like, it went by so fast, and it was crazy. If you guys want to know like a more in detailed, like what to do in Disney and what not to do, especially with kids my children's age that are 10 and 12, let me know, because I'll do a total separate video for you guys, because there's so much you need to know. And then maybe you guys, if you guys want to know what makeup I packed, like let me know. I'll do a video about that, because I was surprised with what I picked, and I'm glad I picked what I did, because I really didn't need much. But because when you're on vacation, makeup just doesn't look right on your face. Like I said that to Tracy, I was like, I can't get my makeup to be right. My foundation wasn't sitting on my face right. My eyebrows looked crooked. Like, it just looked a hot mess. But Tracy looked fantastic. She just looked so pretty. She's so beautiful. Okay, so what else did I want to talk to you guys about? So that was Disney. So some of the videos that I'm putting on my channel right now, I'm really late with a lot of my videos. I have some videos that have to go up for companies, but other than that, I'm not going to really be putting up much, because I'm just going to wait till November starts and do my unboxings like I normally do. It's just my channel took a hit this month with not getting like the normal views that I do, and not having as many videos that I put up. And I just kind of want to like start over in November. So the videos that I normally do, like my glossy box, my look fantastic, that kind of, like those videos, they won't be going up. I have Creepy Crate, which I'm going to be putting up maybe tonight or tomorrow. My Variety Fun, which is a snack one, and which I think it might be my last one. the Good Vibe Scribe, and then my Fruit for Thought. They have to go up. And other than that, I don't think I'm going to be putting up any other videos this month. I mean, it's almost the end of October. And Dahlia, who is 12, my daughter Dahlia, she decided she didn't want to go trick-or-treating this year. So I have one kid going trick-or-treating and the other kid's not. She's just getting so big. And every year I had to drag her trick-or-treating anyway. She just doesn't like to walk. She doesn't like the walking, so she doesn't want to go. I told her, I was like, but if you don't get candy, I'm not getting your candy. And then I'm thinking like, that stinks, because she's not going to get candy this year, so that means less for me. Scarlett doesn't like to share. And what else? What else? I have a few new subscribers from my Jeffree Star video that I put up, and I just want to welcome you guys to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for just hanging out with me. I love when my channel grows. I love all my other subscribers that have been here forever. You guys are just so great and so nice, and I'm just so thankful for all you guys. So just thank you so much for being here. Thank you for putting up with my quirkiness. I know I'm a complete quirky weirdo at times, but it's just who I am. I don't know how to be any different. Let's see, is there anything else new and exciting for me? I don't think so. I have the Look Fantastic Advent Calendar coming. I'm excited about that. It's the only Advent calendar that I purchased this year. I'm really excited for the Shane Dawson launch with Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about the Tati palette that's coming out. Like, I want that before I want the Shane Dawson stuff, because I don't know, Tati is like, she's my age, and I don't know, I look up to her, so I kind of want to buy her stuff first, but I love Shane Dawson too, so I mean, I want them all, but I can't afford it, you know what I mean? And I think that's it. There's been a lot of drama going around on YouTube lately, and I stick to myself. Like, I am not involved in drama. I don't like when people are mean to each other, talk about people, so I've been saying to myself, I didn't even want to mention that, but I just feel like there's been so much drama lately, and it's just sad because we're all grown women. Like, all of us are grown women, and I think that we need to remember that. We're grown women. Most of us are moms, and even if we're not moms, like, we have to be a little bit more mature than the younger kids on YouTube. Kids look up to us, so let's be what we should be. Let's be an example for the next generation. I think that's what we need to do. We need to be an example for the next generation, and I try to show that to my kids all the time. So I'm hoping that, like, things calm down a little bit and we all just remember that YouTube is just for fun. It's not a competition. It doesn't matter if, like, here's the thing, guys. Everybody's channel is gonna kind of be the same. We're all in the same community. We all unbox the same boxes. We all talk about the same stuff. We all enjoy the same makeup. We're all around the same ages, if not younger, if not older. And all of our stuff is going to be pretty similar. Our thumbnails are going to be similar. Our font is going to be similar. Our pictures are going to be similar, because there's only so much you can do with a thumbnail. Our videos are going to be similar because there's only so much you can do with videos. It's just how it is. I don't think it's one person copying another. I don't think it's one person trying to, you know, be better than the other person. I just think that it's just the way of the game. I think that all of us are similar in our own, we're all different, but we're all pretty similar. And I think that we just need to accept that. It's not a competition. In my eyes, it's not a competition. I think we all want to grow and we all want to succeed at YouTube, but I don't want to grow and succeed at another person's expense. And I hope that that's something that everyone can see. And if not everybody, the majority of us can see. And that is it. I think that's all I'm going to talk about, because I've talked your ear off and this is a super long video. And anyway, I'm going to link Tracy's channel in my description box so you guys can go check her out. I love her so much. She's great, and she's real, and she's funny, and I am so incredibly grateful that she's my friend and that I got to meet her. And I hope everyone's doing really well. Thank you so much for being here, being part of my channel, and hope everyone's doing really, really well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.